Here is Michelle Wilson, an animal enthusiast who recently adopted her dog from the Humane Society of Broward County.
My name's Michelle, and this is Toby. Toby is an Australian Shepherd mix. He's about 7 years old, and he's an adoptive dog. When we were looking for a new pet, we went to several organizations around, and we ended up at the Broward County Humane Society, and they were great there. They asked us a lot of questions. They want both the dog and the family to be happy, and I couldn't be more happy with Toby. And ever since I adopted him, things have been great.
The Broward County Humane Society, located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, is a shelter where the animals that reside here have either been brought here by the staff or have been abandoned by their previous owners. Within this building, the animals lie restless, crying out in their cells, hoping one day to be adopted by a loving family. This Humane Society has been labeled the leader in animal welfare due to its dedicated and caring staff.
My name is Sherry Wachter, and I'm the Director of Marketing here at the Humane Society of Broward County. I've always had animals in my life, and I never really thought that I would have a career helping animals. I enjoy my work tremendously. I know that I am making a difference for the homeless animals here in our community.
The shelter receives a staggering amount of animals every year that range from a variety of domestic animals.
The Humane Society of Broward County is an open admission shelter, and that means we take in all owned animals. The animals we see here at the shelter are primarily dogs and cats, and as long as we have space available, we will put them up for adoption.
As an animal lover, it makes me feel very sad that there's so many animals, 6 to 8 million, that are homeless out there, and I'm just hoping that people don't abandon all these animals and we can educate them to adopt all these animals from the shelters.
Unfortunately, the adoption rate is much lower than the rate of animals that are brought here to the shelter. And since this shelter can only hold a little over 300 animals, drastic actions are sometimes taken.
We see approximately, I would say, 18,000 that are surrendered by their owners, another 5,000 that are strays, but we also do what we would refer to as euthanasia. If an animal comes to the Humane Society, they're evaluated for health and temperament. People don't want to adopt animals that are sick or have problems. And if an animal is not friendly, then we can't put it up for adoption. One sick dog or cat can get the entire population of animals we have here at the time sick. So if an animal doesn't meet our criteria, then it would be humanely euthanized.
The animals at the Humane Society have been through tough times, so it's important to adopt these animals from shelters and save lives rather than purchasing them from private owners.
The most rewarding part of this job is that when I come in here every week, I do see all the animals that I saw the previous week that are pretty much all adopted. So I see we are getting the word out and a lot of people are adopting through us.
If you're thinking about getting a pet, you should visit the shelter, and you go to different shelters, their adoption requirements are going to be different. But again, the most important thing to do is adopt a pet from a shelter.
Having Toby has been a great experience, and I couldn't be happier with the way things have turned out. I think adopting a dog or a cat from the Humane Society is a fabulous thing to do. You're saving a life, which makes me feel good because they know that they've been lucky enough to be saved. And he's been a good dog. We've not had any trouble with him at all. He's a great dog, and I'll always love him.
For more information on the Broward County Humane Society, please refer to the following contact information.